Hello everyone, this is Alvin Irby and you are listening to Barbershop Books Story Time. I am really excited to share today's story because it is a book that I wrote. It's called Gross Greg. It is not autobiographical. But I used to be a kindergarten and first grade teacher, and so I think that, I can certainly imagine a lot of my former students who would fit into the category of gross grade. So I want all the children out there to take a look at the cover and tell me what you see. Do you see the little girl? Yep. Do you see a little boy? He looks like he's eating something. But what is it? Well, let's start reading to find out. Gross Greg. At the beginning of the book, it has his lunchbox. And it has orange juice. It has a sandwich. It has carrots. Do you like carrots? I hope that all the children out there, I hope that you are eating your vegetables during the pandemic. It's really important for you to always eat your vegetables. All your vegetables. Okay, most of your vegetables. And then there's also this bag of something called delicious little sugars. I'm not sure what those are, but I bet we're going to find out. For those of you who are just now tuning in, I'm reading a story called Gross Greg. And what's really unique about today's story is that it is a book that I wrote. So I'm the author of this book. Today you're listening to Barbershop Books Story Time. Let's hop right into it. At the very beginning of the story, on the Acknowledgement page, there is a little note, and it says, "Dear class, I am sorry for chasing people with my boogers. I will not eat my boogers a lot in class. Sincerely, Greg." Ew! He said he will not eat his boogers a lot. Do you think he should eat his boogers at all? Also, I can tell you what was said on this page. "To my mom, Jacqueline Irby, for inspiring me to teach, and to my nephew, Torrance, for inspiring me to write this book." That's what I wrote in the book. Let's keep going. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Greg hears 3 loud knocks on his bedroom door. Now Greg knows he can't sleep anymore. And look, who do you think is knocking on his bedroom door? Who do you think that woman might be? Look, Greg has a big sign on his door that says Greg's Room. Do you have a sign on your door that has your name on it? That's really cool. I don't have a sign like that. "Out of bed," says his mom with a shout. "We'll be late for school. There's no time to pout." So I guess Greg doesn't like getting up in the morning. And if you look, you can see his bedroom. He has a really cool room. Do you see all the cool stuff in his room? Do you see the bookshelf? Do you have a bookshelf in your room? This is my bookshelf. This isn't my bedroom. This is my hallway. But I have lots and lots of books. And there are even books up. You can't see them. But there are more books way up on the top of the bookshelf. So, excuse me. In Greg's bedroom, he has a bookshelf. He even has a telescope. Can you see the telescope? It's right here. And then all over his room on the wall are stars. There's a rocket. There's a moon. There's even a planet. Did you see the planet? It has a ring around it that looks just like the planet Saturn. Whoa. Anything else cool that you see in his bedroom? I think he likes math because he even has some math on his wall. There's a basketball player. There's even, what is that? I see a soccer ball, but it looks like it's glowing. Why would the soccer ball be glowing? Have you ever seen a glowing soccer ball? You know what? Maybe it's a lamp. Do you think that maybe the soccer ball right here is a lamp? I think it is a lamp. That's so cool. Is there anything else that you see in the picture? I also see some cars. Do you see the cars? How many cars are there? You want to count with me? Let's count the cars. I see one car, it's yellow. Two cars, it's green. And the third car is what color? It's red. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're reading Gross Greg. And what's cool about this story is that it's written by me. So I'm the author of Gross Greg. Let's keep reading to find out what happens next. Ooh. With a loud yawn, he's up on his feet. Greg's eyes are still sleepy, but he wants something to eat. Well, it's morning time, so what do you think Greg wants to eat? Does he want chicken? I don't know. Does he want macaroni and cheese? What do you eat for breakfast? Maybe he wants turkey bacon? Maybe he wants oatmeal. Oatmeal is really healthy. Maybe, all of you out there listening, what do you eat for breakfast? I wonder if Greg likes to eat the exact same thing as you. Maybe pancakes. Do you like pancakes? I love, with a capital L. I love pancakes. Matter of fact, I love to smother my pancakes in syrup. Smother, that just means I love to pour the syrup all over the pancakes. Let's see what Greg wants to eat. Oh, it says, look, outside his window, a long line can be seen. Adults wait at the coffee cart for many sweet things. And you can see a picture of Greg. He's looking outside of his window. And down below, there are people at the coffee cart. Do you see the coffee cart? It's right here. And there are people standing in line. What are some of the things that a person might get at a coffee cart? You know what I just realized? Some of you may live in cities where they don't have coffee carts. Here in New York City, when you walk outside on the sidewalk, sometimes there are carts where people sell all kinds of stuff that people can buy for breakfast or even sometimes for lunch. Let's take a look. Here's a picture of the coffee cart. And there's a really nice man there. Do you see him? He has coffee next to him, and then there's all these really delicious, sweet things that are inside of the coffee cart. Let's find out what some of those things are. All right. Yummy cinnamon rolls, donuts, and muffins are there. But what Greg wants for breakfast gives most kids a scare. What in the world could Greg want for breakfast? I don't know, but what I do know is that this coffee cart is full of all kinds of delicious, tasty things. Let's look at some of them. I see donuts with icing and even sprinkles. Do you see it? This donut even has chocolate on it. Let's see what else. I see a blueberry muffin. This looks like a cupcake. Should you eat a cupcake for breakfast? No, I don't think you should eat a cupcake for breakfast. Is that a healthy thing to eat for breakfast? Maybe one time I eat a cupcake for breakfast, but usually I eat really healthy, like oatmeal or something like that. I wonder what you eat for breakfast. Let's see what else is in this coffee cart. Right here, I see a croissant. Do you see it? It's right here. I see bagels. Yummy bagels. And this is the most mysterious thing of all. Do you see it? This right here is called a Danish. What in the world is a Danish? What is a Danish? Well, let me tell you. A Danish, it's a type of pastry, which is like a sweet dessert that's kind of like made of bread, but it has a sweet filling in the middle that's usually fruity. So sometimes they make apple danishes, sometimes they make peach danishes, and sometimes they even make an apricot Danish. Whoa. Have you ever had an apricot? It's almost like a peach, but not really. Let's find out what happens to Gross Greg. Do you know what he wants for breakfast? He doesn't want mustard-covered pancakes or pickle-flavored cereal. That would be weird. Greg craves chewy yellow and green nuggets that are usually feared. And take a look. Mustard-covered pancakes? Would you eat mustard-covered pancakes? Ew. Or pickle-flavored cereal? Would you eat pickles in your cereal? Ew. Who can see the cereal? It's called Pickle Pebbles. That's weird. Let's see what else happens. All right. You call them boogers. Greg calls them delicious little sugars. Ew. Look. Oh my goodness. Look at Greg. He has a booger on his finger. Ew. On 3, everyone say ew. 1, 2, 3. Ew. Would you put a booger on your finger? I hope not. And look at his sister. Do you see his sister? She's holding her nose. I think that she thinks Greg is being very, very gross. As a matter of fact, you know what I think his sister says? Ugh, Greg, you nasty. That's what I think his sister says. Let's see. You know what I just noticed on this picture? There's something really, really sneaky in the back. Do you see that football? I think there may have been some different things on some of the other pages. So keep an eye out. Do you eat your boogers? Greg thinks you should. At least one a day. That would be good. And look at Greg. He's dreaming about eating boogers. Ew! That's so gross. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is Barbershop Books story time, and today I'm reading Gross Greg. This is a story that I wrote, meaning I'm the author. So I'm really excited. Let's find out what happens to Gross Greg next. Boogers during the summer satisfy his appetite just fine. But if you ask Greg for one, he'll respond, "No, they're all mine." And look at Greg. Where is he? Greg is sitting in a pool. And he even wrote his name on it. Can you read what it says? It says, Greg's Pool. I wonder if he was supposed to write his name on the pool. I don't know. But his sister, she does not look happy. Let's take a look. Look at his sister. Does she look happy to you? I don't think his sister is happy. Because look, Greg doesn't want her to get in the pool while he's savoring and eating a delicious little booger. Do you think boogers are delicious? Ew. Let's find out what happens next. They taste just like chicken, Greg loves to say. Ew! Screams his little sister as she runs away. Greg is so gross. And look, can you see his little sister? She's running away. She's running so fast that her hair is flying in the air. Do you think that Greg is really gross? I think I know why people call him Gross Greg now. Greg's being gross, she complains to Dad. If you're eating your boogers again, I'm gonna get mad. Did you notice that this story has rhymes in it? Did you hear a rhyme? I'm gonna read this page again, and I want you to listen for the rhyming words. Greg's being gross, she complains to Dad. If you're eating your boogers again, I'm gonna get mad. Guess what? I heard two rhyming words, Dad and mad. If you hear a rhyming word, just give me a thumbs up, just like that. Let's see what happens next. Oh yeah! Gross Greg is the name he loves to hear. To him, it sounds like a cool basketball cheer. Rhyming word, hear and cheer. And look at Greg, he's in his uniform for basketball. Do you see it? And he's even holding his hand next to his ear because guess what? He loves it when people call him Gross Greg. I don't know why. I guess he just loves being gross. Now there's a crowd of people cheering. And guess what they're saying? They are saying, "We love boogers." Do you love boogers? Oh, that's gross. Some people are saying, Gross Greg. And then some people, they're holding up the number 8. Why do you think the people are holding up the number 8? Oh, maybe that's the number that Greg is wearing. Oh, look, do you remember this page? Look what number is on Greg's jersey. Do you see his basketball jersey? It's right here. It has the number 8 on it. That must be why people are holding up the number 8. I missed something. Look what the people are saying. They're cheering. They're saying, grows Greg, grows Greg, grows Greg. Can you say it with me? I'm going to count to 3. And when I say 3, I want you to cheer and say grows Greg as loud as you can. Well, don't scream it in anyone's ear because it could hurt their eardrum. But you can still scream it like a little loud. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Grows Greg, grows Greg, grows Greg. Wow, it's like you're cheering with all of these other people. I wonder what's going to happen next. This name is not an insult. It's a source of pride, even when his classmates run and hide. You can see Greg in the classroom. And what do you see on his finger? Is that a big booger? Ew. So gross. What does it say on the classroom board? It says science. Boogers have a lot of protein. And look, everyone's running away or they're hiding. Do you see those 2 kids hiding under the table? Oh man. Greg is pretty gross. Greg, stop eating your boogers, says his teacher in disgust. Go to the sink, wash your hands, and stop making a fuss. His teacher is not happy. And look, Greg, he looks so sad. I don't think Greg wanted to get in trouble. He just wanted to do what? He just wanted to eat his boogers. But he got in trouble. You should not eat your boogers. You should not. Nope, I agree with his teachers. No booger eating. Not good. Let's see what happens next. Oh, it's math time. Do you like math? I love math and reading. Greg loves math because he likes to count. When his teacher isn't looking, he collects boogers until he reaches the perfect amount. Ew. And look, he even wrote a special number story. It's called Greg's Math Number Story. And it has 4 plus 2. Let's read it together. Greg ate 4 boogers. Then he ate 2 more. How many boogers did Greg eat all together? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what you counted? Let's count it one more time to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I guess Greg ate 6 boogers all together. Ew! Would you eat 6 boogers? I wouldn't even eat 1 booger. Greg ate. Well, maybe he didn't really eat boogers. Maybe this is just for his math number story. I don't know. Do you think Greg really ate 6 boogers? That's a lot of boogers. This is really gross. Let's see what happens next. Oh no! 1 booger, 2 boogers, 3 boogers, 4. Greg would keep counting, but he has no more. All his boogers are gone. Where they go? Oh, this is the end of the story. This is the last page. Where boogers come from, Greg doesn't know. But when his boogers return, you know where they'll go. Where will they go? Oh, I think you know. They're probably... Ew, he's so gross. And look, here's the last page of the story. Can you see it? It's Greg, and he's looking out the window. Well, that is the end of today's story. For those of you who just tuned in a little while ago, my name is Alvin Irby. I'm the founder and chief reading inspirer at Barbershop Books, and this is Barbershop Books Storytime. Today I read Gross Greg. It's a story that I wrote, so I'm the author of Gross Greg. Before I leave, I just want to let everyone out there know that at this time, when schools are closed, it's so important to Barbershop Books that we continue providing enriching reading experiences for children. If you want to learn more about Barbershop Books or would like to make a donation, please visit our website, barbershopbooks.org. Until next time, bye-bye.